The UAMS Cancer Institute project started out by a phone call I got from the architect Rand Valian, who I'd done other dirt projects with before. And he said that UAMS was looking to use dirt in a clinical setting on 3 floors. And I was kind of blown away when he said that. I'm like, are you serious? Like in clinical areas where there's going to be patients? And he said, yes.
We decided to use the dirt walls in the clinic because if we wanted to reconfigure any of the rooms, make exam rooms smaller, larger, change them any way, that it's not a problem. It's a pretty easy process, and Evo does a really good job.
When I heard the term dirt walls, it really threw me because that is definitely alien to me. I called it mud walls for a while until I kept on getting corrected, but I love it.
We did a lot of pre-planning with the contractor, the architect, and Evo to get just exactly the product and the setup that we needed and wanted for our facility.
The scope of this project was a lot more complicated than other projects we've worked on just because it's a healthcare project. There's a lot more things that go inside the walls. One cool thing about dirt is that it's not just a wall that divides space, but it can be functional.
We used plumbing through the walls, so all the sinks, all the plumbing runs through it. That worked out really well. It was nice because we could recess all of the slat wall. We have slat wall in there, so the medical people can put in bins up there on the wall, and it's all seamless. It's all beautiful.
At Evo, I am the dirt designer, so that means I take the architects and design team's drawings and input those in ICE Dirt's software. The design team at Cromwell created an amazing set of drawings. I knew exactly where the dirt walls were, what they were supposed to do, how they aligned and coordinated with equipment.
It was important because, you gotta know where the electricity is and where the med gases go and how are the patients going to access the room, how are you going to move them around the room.
We sat down, we had a fly-through meeting, and we went room by room with the architect and UAMS.
Working with Evo, you have the ability to see a design before it actually is built out. You're able to watch this fly-through image that everything comes alive.
We were able to say we want this finish on this wall and this finish on this wall. And here's where we want clear story windows and here's where we don't want clear story windows.
I thought it was modern looking, I thought it was versatile, and I thought, wow, it would really add a certain pizzazz to the place. It gave it a zing, and it was good for patients and staff because it gave a very relaxed atmosphere because of the colors and the way it was designed, that you're not just looking at plain walls. It was nice and clean and peaceful.
To say that it's met my expectation, I would say it's surpassed my expectation to the point where pretty much all my buildings have just become a shell with a modular wall product because it's so flexible and it's so beautiful.
I'd have to say I'm very, very proud of how this project turned out. It was a big honor for Evo to be able to complete a project like this alongside a great designer and engineering firm with Cromwell and a great contractor with Clark.
It looks amazing. Why go with anything else? Drywall is so passé.